Good day, folks, and today I'm going to bring you a great little caddis pattern here. This is the Sparkle Olive Caddis. It's a very nice searching pattern. Got some big traveling sedge around. This is a fly here that you want to fish subsurface, get the job done. Let's go over the materials need to tie the fly. I'm going to be using a Tiemco 2457 size 10. You go to 8s and also 12s on that as well, be good. The thread, I'm going to be using some brown 6/0 thread. The butt, I'm going to be using some pearl core braid. This is an olive. The ribbing on this fly, I'm going to be using some olive midge rib. The body, I'll be using some Legis ultra translucent sparkle olive caddis. Nice coloration there. And then the collar is going to be the rub-a-dub dubbing here from Doug Swisher. It's a nice rabbit blend. It's got some little micro legs in there, some rubber legs in it. Really works well. I've been using that on nymphs for years. And let's go over the materials, or the get a hook and the vise. Seems now you know the materials. And we'll tie great little patterns up. It's actually a pretty large pattern, a big traveling sedge. Now before I start the fly, I'm going to want to weight that. I'm not using a bead on them. I'm going to be using some 20 thou lead. I'm going to dress the mid shank with the lead. I'll get that done. I'll just come in over the top here. We'll start the thread in the front, come over the top, go in behind just to kind of stop it from sliding around. Get the thread where I want it, or the lead I should say where I want it. And it's important we have this fly riding in the current, in a ascending mode like that. Okay, I'll take the pearl core braid. Now this is going to flare on the end, so what we'll do is just grab ourselves a little torch and burn that down. Get a little piece off that. Makes a great little butt, like the Peking caddis, basically. Really dial in on that butt. That's really the trigger on it. Pearl core braid does a great job of that. Then I'll come in with some of the vinyl rib here, just the midge olive rib. Get a little segmentation. Tie it flat side up. This is the V rib. Then we'll bring in our Legis dubbing here. Ultra translucent dubbing. Very nice. Get that coming off the shank or the side of the thread there. It looks very buggy. The translucency is really nice. We'll just wind that forward. And you can do this side, this quite a bit smaller too. You can tie this for other caddis, I would say. Then we're going to be getting down to the 12s, 14s for sure. Just going to rib this front forward. With some nice segmentation. Sure we got it tied off well. You can bring in a little wire brush in here just to pluck them fibers out a little bit. I like how that looks. Then I'll bring in just a little extra fine wire. Nice Semperfli wire, nice and soft. Catch it on the front. Bend it over so it doesn't pull out. I got my new inline jaws here. I really like those. Now, bring in the rub-a-dub. This is some dark brown. You got all kinds of colors in this. Hare's ears, coloration, and so forth. But you want a fairly dark color on it. Give it some good X. Just lay that in here. Give myself a little wire brush. Piece of silver there off my tying table. Didn't vacuum it off properly, I guess, last time. Now I'll really brush this out, get those fibers out. There, I got my little silver guy out of there. I don't know if you've seen it, but I could. Just preen this back as we go. Tie it off. Trim that right there. I'm going to get my whip finish. Whip finish the head. Don't use any splashy head colors or anything on this. I want this nice and subtle. Match my natural. Pick out the dubbing. First one I showed you had very heavy color on it. It's a little too much. I would actually prefer this one. Let's see when I can brush it back now. Pretty, fairly similar size, but it's a really great little pattern there. Once you brush that back, you can even pull that top down a little bit more. Get more of the legs on the bottom. And great suggestive fly for caddis, especially when you're fishing those. You're in a lake with, that's got those big traveling sedge in there, and even in a river situation. This fly will drift really nice. You can fish it nice and slow. You want to make sure you're getting the fish net up on the angle, so 40 degrees or 45 degree angle or something like that. But there it is. Just a great little pattern for you. So thanks again for watching, and hope this one gets the job done for you on the water. Catch you again real soon.